chillax. Relax, relax. Oh, relax. Oh, relax. Oh, relax. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop, whole game in the chokehold.
Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Booker bugging me. Just need a bag, quit out that jaw jackery. Don't even be that, I don't want none of it. It's bad about it, had enough of it. Whoa, watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. Got is a laser, my posse deep and I raiding. We act the fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's, bitches guess over baby. Put the bread on me. Bet on my bacon, big it flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas, head back to my old ways. Cop a roof all day. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's got the hook up with Conley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Second down, Mayfield.
Oh, fuck. You should have jumped that shit right there.
20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chris Conley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
I was lunching on that.
Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
Dang.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, he shifts past him. Now Taylor on 1st down. Oh, he's going to
got him
right away. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 56 yards. So a big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
Wow, I just
able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Play action. Now Taylor. Throw, incomplete. Some mistakes already in the first quarter. If he holds on to that one, first down.
Yeah, and I guarantee you that at least one defensive back out there has reminded him of that fact, trying to get into his head and hoping that'll affect him the rest of the game.
And the kick by Butker is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game. Yeah,
I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
No. Check. Patriot.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey. Set. Green 39.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Flush to his right. He's going to go deep for Conley.
I say, yeah, he wasn't getting that one past him. Fuck that shit.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
That's what I should have did the first time.
Right at the 44-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Here's Scott.
Ooh,
get this out past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On the run, it's Ware. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
On second down, Taylor. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hill. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. From the gun on third down, it's Taylor. Incomplete. It's Gordon. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down. Now Taylor. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The completion good for only. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And Butker able to put this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. And hopefully they'll be kicking extra points instead.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10. A first carry for the rookie Nick Chubb. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Set.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They go play action here on first down.
Why the fuck I dialed so early?
That one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
That too.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
On third down, Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently second in the league in first downs, and they pick up one here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
First down, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Watch you now, Barney.
Mayfield on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. On second down, Mayfield again. And he comes back with one complete. With that, he matches his receiving yards from a week ago, and we still have more than a half of football to play. It's a first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 5. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll run it with Johnson. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Duke Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They'll run on first down. Scott, and the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. It's Taylor. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing. And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here we go on 4th down with Taylor, eluding the pressure right.
Damn.
And he fires one that's intercepted. The first NFL pick for the rookie Denzel Ward. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Yeah, beating myself up.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Back to the air, Taylor after the pick 6. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Taken from just outside the 30. And bulldozing his way through. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Come on, man. Get it together.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he's got some space here. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And another example of why Baker Mayfield went #1 in the draft. His ability to confound defensive coordinators. They played him for the pass. They covered it well. He takes off with his legs and scrambles for a big gain.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, here we go. 319. 319.
From the gun, Mayfield. Caught here by Conley. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got the hook up with Conley. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hurry up, here we go.
Mayfield looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chris Conley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And complete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Line of scrimmage again at 25, 2nd and 10. They'll run now with Ware. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real I'm doing it.
Yeah, Tyrod, get the ball out there. I know you had enough arm for that shit. I was trying to wait till you got some separation.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams, his second touchdown on the season, and the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are.
What the fuck you die, man?
You try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. 2nd down, Mayfield. That is incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Ah, I was right fucking here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he has got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now Mayfield. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. He gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mayfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Ricardo Lewis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Now Taylor on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Buying time to his left.
Nigga, will you fucking die? Like, what the fuck? I'm in the fucking button. God damn.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion.
Two-point conversions I could have scored.
There's not any extra
job.
So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard
fucking
line.
Square button the whole
and
fucking
now
time.
Cleveland geared up to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Detroit! Detroit! Set! 3-19! 3-19!
Mayfield off the play fake. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yo,
they've had
he's
trouble
fucking
stopping
scary.
him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Conley's got it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Detroit! Detroit!
Mayfield to throw it. And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
Mayfield down. On the catch, it's Duke Johnson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Gone!
4th down, Mayfield.
Couldn't get fuck over there.
Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
On 2nd down, Johnson.
There it go. Oh, my God. Oh, we got it. I'm about to say. Damn.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Following the fumble recovery, it's Taylor. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Damn, oh my over pursued. That's
intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So that one will be accepted.
Fuck. Pass or something like that. Damn, that might have been the game right there.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
Bro, just shoot the clock, yo. Like, if you gonna be, I'd rather you chew the clock than me sit here and wait fucking 30 seconds for you to pick a damn play.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. A first down carry here for Johnson. And an alley to run. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Mayfield now on second down. That's taken in by Callaway.
Damn!
A good pickup there. 26
God, I brought Eric Berry back early from his
They're looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was another touchdown, too, because Eric Berry.
And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
That shit making it worse.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Lucky 56.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Zane Gonzalez now to try the Browns field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Steps away to his left.
Man, what the?
Incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the... This is intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a very good return as he takes his...
I'm just blaming on Tyrod. Tired. You was throwing that shit out there all day. Now you want to keep underthrowing my man. Like, what the fuck?
Go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature.
All the first half and everything. He was able to get the ball out there. Now you just can't get the ball to him. Second time he underthrew him.
He's throwing it to the guys.
Had the man beat.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Oh, you got lucky than a motherfucker.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going
out. How I fucked that up.
Good pickup. There at 22.
Hey, you talking about stop going to the well? I got you beat every time. Every time. Tyreek Hill is behind the defense. Tyrod Taylor just can't get the ball out there no more. So it's not like I'm doing something wrong where you're not, whatever. He's getting behind the defense. Just the last 2 times, just can't get the ball out there far enough.
And it's 2nd and 2.
If I had Mahomes, that should have beat every fucking play. Nobody's faster than him.
This
intensity
usually gets better.
Nobody in the game can keep up with that motherfucker. Nobody on defense side of the ball.
You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Yeah, you had this game won since early in the 3rd quarter, though. I still had a chance, but I fucked
They'll
up.
try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into
But you did your thing. I ain't going to sit here and downplay it.
His first touchdown
game
on
said
the
can't
year.
get right.
And the Browns add on to their lead.
You did your
Gonzalez
thing,
good
and
on
I
the extra
was
point.
fucking myself
And that
up,
stretches
so
the lead all the way up to 27. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Now, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Now a desperation.
Look, 3 people, and he got behind him. He's getting behind him every fucking time. Every time he's getting behind him. Every time. He gets behind them every time. Nobody can stay with him. You just got to be able to have an arm to get the ball out there far enough so he can run under it instead of underthrowing.
His production is 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing.
He had 3 motherfuckers on him.
He's playing pretty
So,
well,
like,
to keep him in it.
You see, nobody can stay with him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they
As long as you can get the ball to him, you're good.
Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns
and now that Mad made this
update,
the shit is actually realistic. Motherfuckers that's fast is really fast.
Partner, and just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
It's my 6th loss. I gotta win out if I think about making the fucking playoffs.
Detroit!
James, I've been told him that shit, dog. He know what he doing, though. He trying to run up the score.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
So instead of running, Mayfield.
That's what he's doing. He's trying to run up the score.
Now he's going to let it go deep. Back over.
I told you. He know what he's doing.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the
That's all he's doing. He
lead.
want to make it seem like he's embarrassing somebody, but anybody that watched the game know this shit wasn't a dominant game like that.
All the way up to 27.
He did play good, but
Gonzalez now to
add my fuck-ups in there, and it don't help.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
Well, that's all. He just trying to run up the score.
I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Just like he was up 20 and went for it on 4th down.
I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares?"
Oh, listen, if I would have had Patrick, I definitely would have won. I know for sure I would have won.
Like to do something at the end.
Patrick can get the ball out there.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They may want to go back to that one.
I could have went to Tyreek Hill every fucking play, and it would have went because Tyreek, you see it. He beats him every time.
They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Denzel Ward. I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Now, but everybody will see this score and be like, damn, 60-25, like, come on, dog. That's what the scores say, but
they flip it to the kicker. He looks like
look at this nigga, please. This shit though, wrong. I'm gonna see you again though, for sure. When I got my real quarterback.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our